What's up everyone, Duquesne23 here to talk about the new railgun.
Absolutely amazing.
Alright, what's up everyone, Duquesne23 here bringing you another Halo Reach racetrack. And this one is called Fore-Runned by PVT Partz and Noble Forger. And the reason why it's called Fore-Runned is because it's surrounded by Fore-Runner technology. This track can only be powered by the ring itself. So that's why they called it Fore-Runned. Get it, guys? Yeah, real funny. But as you can tell, this track is extremely smooth. It's a very well-made track. I really enjoyed it. The main problem I found with this track, though, is this part right here. I know it's extremely difficult to get shield door like style jumps like what they just did right there to work perfectly, especially if it's on a turn. Because the turn jumps like that, you know, often they could screw up if you don't go into them just right. But personally, to me, that didn't make the track bad to me. You know, like I still really enjoyed it. But whenever I think of a bad track, it's something that, you know, where it has a problem with the track, where it's unbearable to race on. Now this track, that was the main problem. I think really the only problem with the track. And, you know, that didn't cause me to not like the track at all or anything, or kind of lower the fun at all. I still had a whole lot of fun. This track is extremely smooth, very well made. I love how it intertwines with itself, has some great aesthetics in it and everything, so that's always real great. And I love this big old drift turn right here. And what's really nice, if you go into it kind of sideways right there that I just did, you kind of like drift your entire mongoose going uphill sideways, so it's just something pretty cool. And that little, it looked like there was a hole right there as I came off of that big drift turn, but it actually was not a hole. It just kind of a little optical illusion type thing to make it seem like there was a hole. So it's, you know, something pretty cool. But, you know, I think mess up again right here. Now, guys, this doesn't mess up every single time. Actually, whenever I race this was literally the first time I ever messed up on it whenever I raced it this time. I raced it a couple times before and this was literally the first time I ever messed up on that jump, you know, on this race. And so, you know, guys, it doesn't happen every single time. I know this is kind of bad video for that jump, you know, makes it seem like it happens every single time, but that is not true. It does not happen every single time, guys, so y'all don't have to, you know, worry about that. But it does happen sometimes. But as you could tell, another thing that I really like about this track is that it's in an area that doesn't really get used a whole lot. It's not one of the main areas that tracks get built on. I know tracks get built on this, you know, some and everything, guys. I'm not saying it doesn't get built on there at all. I'm just saying, you know, this isn't a main area where tracks get built. And so, you know, I just really like this. You know, it has some nice scenery and everything while you're driving around. Not only, you know, the stuff that he adds into it to make it look like Fore-Runner technology and everything, so, you know, it just looks overall really nice. I barely clipped that center divider right there. It caused me to spin around. I was catching up to my friend there. That's Eli Whitney. He's my Asian friend. But, you know, I was catching up to him, and I was like, no, he cannot beat me in this race. But he eventually does beat me in this race, and I think that's one of the very few times that he actually beat me. For one thing, he barely ever plays Halo anymore. If he does play, he just comes on here and tries out some custom maps with me and stuff. And so he was like, yeah, I won and everything whenever he won. So it was a lot of fun. And, you know, this track is extremely smooth. I definitely go suggest on downloading this. Really good job, guys, on building this track. So be sure to go check the link in the description and, you know, to download it. And of course, guys, it works with the race game type. I know some people have actually asked that on some race maps, that, you know, what game type does it use? It uses the race game type. But everyone, that's it. Hope you liked it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Later, guys.